order to take back what the enemy has stolen from you, you need to recognize and overcome any stronghold he's built up in your life. Well, what is a demonic stronghold? A demonic stronghold is created when someone welcomes or invites or entertains evil, when you allow it to linger in your mind or influence your behavior or occupy a physical space, whether that's knowingly or unknowingly. And that's how people sometimes enter into pacts with demonic rulers and powers. Perhaps you're thinking right now, well, that's me, David. I've entertained evil in my mind or in my home, and now its power over me is so strong I don't know what to do about it. Well, I have good news for you, my friend. You don't have to tolerate Satan's strongholds in your life anymore. The Apostle Paul writes in 2 Corinthians 10:4 that the weapons of our warfare, your warfare, they're not carnal, but they're mighty in God to pulling down strongholds. God wants you to know today that you've been given mighty weapons to defeat the enemy. You can pull down the strongholds that he's built up in your life. You know, there's all kinds of strongholds: fear, worry, guilt, anger, addictions, lust, poverty, sickness, many, many more. But although the enemy's fangs may seem to be permanently entrenched in some area of your life, God has given you all the weapons you need to evict him, to gain the victory, to take back what he's stolen. The Apostle Peter writes in 1 Peter 5:8 that our adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. You can't afford to be passive in your encounters with the devil or his spiritual principalities and powers. If you're a child of God and have a genuine relationship with Jesus Christ, you've been deputized, you've been authorized to use spiritual authority over the forces of darkness. And Paul writes in Romans 8:31, if God is for us, who can be against us? But if you aren't a Christian, you need to beware. Successful spiritual warfare requires standing in a covenant relationship with Jesus Christ. The devil isn't as concerned with the words that are being hurled in his direction as he is concerned about the spiritual authority of the one who's hurling those words. Take a few minutes right now. Make sure you've given your life fully to Jesus Christ and accepted his gift of forgiveness and his salvation. And as you submit your life to God, you're promised in James, the 4th chapter, that you can resist the devil and he must flee from you. God bless you today. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow as our series continues.